Hello everyone. So anyways, I'm getting ready to show you how I install my Ditra. I'm just gonna pre-fit everything first, all right? So what I'm doing is, because the width of the Ditra, like I'm measuring right here, is 39 and a half. So I'm marking on one side of the wall, 39 and a half, and the other side of the wall, 39 and a half. And I just wanna use my scrap pieces around that fireplace. So I'm just gonna bypass that for now. So that's 39 and a half. So I'm gonna get my chalk line, and you can have a friend help you out. In this case, I used a nail and just string it all the way to the other point where you marked and just chalk line that. And that's gonna be my starting point. That way I can keep my Ditra straight without fighting around the fireplace, so it's best to do that one first. So what you're gonna wanna do is do a little bit of cutting here around the cabinets there, but I'm gonna measure from that cabinet all the way to the wall, and I believe it's 250 inches, pretty close to 21 feet, but we're gonna cut it at 250 because that's what it is from that cabinet to the end wall. So I'm just gonna grab my roll, and I'm gonna have to cut it this way. I need more room as I go along. I use a level on my Ditra to hold it down straight. And that point all the way, I'm gonna mark 250 inches. Grab your utility knife and your level, go to the other side and cut that mark. So what you're gonna wanna do is lay your Ditra on that chalk line. There's gonna be vents. There's 9 vents in this, between the living area and the kitchen. So what I do is, when I dry fit, I just open a little hole in the vent. When it comes time for me to install, I'll know when to cut my vents the next day when everything is dry. I'll cut it properly. So just make sure you're on that chalk line and go all the way down. Just have to do a little bit of adjustment. Check that side, and then you repeat on the other side. Make sure you're on that chalk line. And I'm going to use colored pencil crayon because the floor is just a little bit black from the carpet. Remember, this was sanded down, so I'm going to wash the floor as I go along. And you're just going to use your pencil crayon and just strike a line with against that Ditra. I'll just show you another example, and then I'll time lapse it, and you just keep repeating, okay? Okay, you do the same thing. Again, grab your pencil crayon and strike a line all the way down. And just keep continuing to do that until you finish from the living area to the kitchen. Just set everything dry. No gluing down at this moment. Just, it's always best to prepare yourself first before you start setting all the Ditra. You just roll it up afterwards, and you mark it like 1, 2, 3, 4, and so forth. And that way you don't get lost, because don't forget, you're doing your little cutouts for your vents. Okay, guys, thank you, and come back and I'll post another video of the Ditra install. Have a good day. Love you all.